Le pays va mal. Le pays va mal. Nous voulons le changement. Paul Biya, Paul Biya. Le pays va mal. Paul Biya, Paul Biya. Le pays va mal. Le pays va mal. Nous voulons le changement. Paul Biya, Paul Biya. Le pays va mal. Le pays va mal. Paul Biya, Paul Biya. Le pays va mal. Le pays va mal. Nous voulons le changement. Paul Biya, Paul Biya. Le pays va. Paul Biya, Paul Biya. Le pays va mal. Le pays va mal. Nous voulons le changement.
Partagez. Partagez, partagez. Comme j'ai donné son nom, maintenant monsieur le super maire a envoyé un camion enlever les poubelles. Partagez. Partagez le direct. Oui. Yaoundé est sale. Partagez-moi ce direct-là. Taguez-moi monsieur super maire. Ah, c'est baron Bonoué. Super maire, ah, baron Bonoué. Paye tes employés. Yann et Borboué, tu ne payes pas de salaire, super maire. Regarde les ordures renfoliées. Nous ne voulons plus des ordures, super maire. Partagez-moi ce direct. Partagez-moi tous les députés de Yaoundé, tous les maires. Regardez comment Yaoundé est sale. Paul Biya vous donne l'argent, vous mangez. Partagez-moi ce direct. Maintenant, il a envoyé un vieux camion pour venir porter les ordures. Il ne paie même pas les enfants de cuit. Taguez-moi, super maire. Après, il allait venir nous mentir ici pendant les élections qu'on vote pour vous. Regardez-moi le Dakar. Regardez-moi la ville de Yaoundé où il y a la basilique de Mvolié. Regardez, voilà un camion. Regardez-moi ce qu'il a envoyé ramasser les ordures avec des cuillères. Ils n'ont même pas de masques. Ils n'ont pas de bottes. Donc, on reçoit. Hein? À super maire. Tu es venu chasser Ezakam. Partagez-moi ce direct. On ne veut plus de vous. Nous ne voulons plus de Yaoundé sale, plein de poubelles. Vous volez les budgets. Regardez, on a fait la clôture aussi l'année passée, disant qu'elle serait propre. Les voisins nettoient partout, les gens sont propres à Dakar. Viens porter tes poubelles à Supermaire, à Brambouanoué, au Kewa, à mairie. Si tu es incapable, laisse la mairie. Partagez-moi ce direct. Partagez-moi ce direct. Partagez. Vous n'avez pas honte? C'était ici, là, voilà Madame Gérard, où on nous mentait pour voter Paul Biya. On a voté. Regardez comment les jeunes remplissent les routes.
Moi, je suis militant du RDPC. Alors, Mbamba, présentement, dans l'océan, on ne te veut plus. On est fatigué de toi. Le même peuple qui t'a élu. Aujourd'hui, c'est le même peuple qui t'a fourni. Comprends ça. Tu es un père pour nous. Avec respect, libère. Arrête de nous tabasser. Aujourd'hui, on t'a voté hier. Aujourd'hui, on ne veut plus te voter. Comprends ça. Ne tape plus les gens. C'est pas nous tapant qu'on va accepter. C'est pas nous tapant qu'on n'aura pas. On est déterminés. Dis-nous une fois. Si tu ne parles pas, tu vas sauf que nous tuer. Ce n'est pas ceci seulement. Ceci ne nous fait pas peur. Oui. Ceci ne nous fait pas peur. Continue à nous massacrer comme ça. On est déterminés, ne te dis que pas. Libère. Nous t'avions voté hier. Aujourd'hui, on ne te veut plus. Pas. Laisse-nous quelqu'un s'inscrire. Laisse-nous entrer dans le RDPC. Nous voulons entrer dans le RDPC. Comité central. Au secours. Au secours. Comité central. Je suis le militant du RDPC. Je veux me voici. Je me dis RDPC. Je ne me dois pas de taper mes camarades. Ce n'est pas ça que je dois poser à mes camarades. Un secours, comité central, on va nous tuer, on va nous tuer.
On va nous tuer. On va nous tuer. Pour bien tuer tout le monde. Pour bien tuer tout le monde. Pour bien chakara everybody. Pour bien va nous tuer. Il va nous tuer. Libérez. 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 The people for Cameroon, they cry. Libérez. Le pays va mal. Le pays va mal. No matter the time we meet up you, whether you did sleep and then you just woke up for sleep because you get an alert, or you never sleep because now Christmas time and you day up, you don't go joker for some side, you don't go catch some fun somewhere, and you don't come, your head is still shake, your skin is still shake, right? You don't go tie for some small corner, you enjoy yourself. If you didn't inside La Republic, una don't go drink una 3x for them, una stand for corner road, una peace. Because and the thing that una do for that country. Fellow Ambazonians, the dynamics of the world that change. The world will be known, it need to exist again. Wait till you be understand about the international community, it don't change. The international power of the dynamics of the international system, it don't radically change. The dynamics of power within Cameroon, it don't radically change. The Ambazonian people defeat of Cameroon, it don't change the power structure within Cameroon. The courage of our people then. The bravery of our people then. The war we probably declare on the Ambazonian people and the sense with the Ambazonian people they use them for defeat Cameroon. It don't change the power structure for Cameroon. Cameroon probably not get control over Cameroon. Dion Ngute not get control over Cameroon. Right now, the state of Cameroon is hang in balance, which they call a tipping point. At any time, either the military, the Cameroon military, he overthrown the government, or at any time, one of the factions where they fight for power, they go take gun for Cameroon. Either the people for Northeast, they take gun for try for gain power back for La Republique, or the militant of MRC, the Brigade Anti-Sardina, since Camto, it not be serious enough, those people then, they fit change the dynamics of Cameroon political structure. Other centers of power today, where they prepare how they fit take over power, because Paul Biya the plan for put a Pekin, Frank Biya, make it take over from Paul Biya. The other people, they don't want them. All the crooks them, who they don't be around for a long time, they don't want make Paul Biya a Pekin take over power. So right now, the infighting for Cameroon as to who be in charge of the state of Cameroon, no person will answer that question. The Cameroon parliament will not be in charge. The prime minister not be in charge. Paul Biya SSF not be in charge. Cameroon na a state where it be ungovernable. The Ambazonian people then, their dedication to be a free people, and the strategy with Dr. Choluka Sayaba of the Ambazonia Governing Council, he handed over to the Ambazonian people then. The act of self-defense with Dr. Choluka Sayaba, he invoked him for the Ambazonian people for bear arms. He don't chakara Cameroon. Cameroon as a state within itself, it be ungovernable. Who did run Cameroon? No person in Noah. So say for the international community, the world as we know them, it need to exist again. The way the world be the people, the way states and nations, they be to make alliance and vote and talk say, I stand with this person. The changing dynamics for the international system, they make them. Even old friends, they need to agree. New friends, they need to agree. The world don't change. Currently, as we speak, the United States of America it be isolated by its standing. I go take time for can do a whole program for tell una wetin dey happen. Joe Biden, the Biden administration, it face intense pressure from the rest of the world. Inside United Nations, the United States, it be completely isolated. Even the best friend of the United States, Canada, now they vote different from what America want them. UK, it is she don't be quiet. New Zealand, Australia, all of them, they did now take a different stand from the United States. Something be very important, make I tell you what happen. For one of the votes will take place for the United Nations a few days ago, as we speak, they work now on a new draft for a new resolution where they go pass out for the United Nations. And the United States, if you want veto that draft, if you want veto that resolutions, but now they work on a compromising draft where it will be also acceptable to the United States and all other countries for the world. So within the next 24 to 48 hours, we'll see a bigger and more powerful and more forceful resolution where they will pass out for the United Nations. But for now, make I tell you now wait till the government of Canada, they talk. The vote at the General Assembly, I talking about the vote will take place about 10 days ago. The vote at the General Assembly represents a significant shift in Canada's long-standing policy of siding with Israel and the United States during resolutions at the international body. Canada government says Israel carnage on Gaza Strip led to Canada change in policy. And the Canada government, the Canada Foreign Minister of Foreign Affairs, Madame Jolie, it talks say, we must recognize that what is unfolding before our eyes would only enhance the cycle of violence. 10 days ago, we talked say more than 18,000 Palestinians have been killed. And then when I listen for this one, thousands of children are now orphans. Countless Palestinian civilians in Gaza are suffering without water, food, fuel, or medicine, and their homes have been reduced to rubble. This one, now the Canada Minister of Global Affairs, they talk. The war between Ukraine and Russia, now a proxy war when the United States they want to use Ukraine for fighter. As we talk right now, Russia right now it controlled 26% of eastern Ukrainian territory with Russia, they don't conquer them. And for those territories, 80% of the population are Russian-speaking people. The president of Russia, Vladimir Putin, he don't get a press conference 3 days ago and he lay out the clear terms of how this war will come to an end. And with it, Russia, he want time. Mr. Putin, he don't toughen the Russian position. According to Professor John Mearsheimer, a political science professor for the University of Chicago, it talks the 840,000 Ukrainian forces. They don't be killed or they don't be injured. And Ukraine, if care not be taken, Ukraine will lose the war completely and lose all the territory will be under Russian control. Make a take una, that one not be the discussion we will come for talk today. I want just give una a sense of what will happen across the globe. The world will change. Just because some person declare war, it don't mean say go win that war. Cameroon, the war with Cameroon declared on the Ambazonian people then. Cameroon, Russia currently, the current Russia military, might give a perspective. The current Russia, their military, Russia get 1.2 million people there. Wait for the Russian military. 1.2 million. La République, their military, according to international documents, now about 32,000 for all La République, their military. For the one who they did for Ambazonia, according to the Hague of Sea, they did about 5,000 to 6,000. It'd be impossible for Cameroon for be able to use 5,000 to 6,000 troops for occupy Ambazonia. It'd be impossible. Once the Ambazonian people understand this, it'd be impossible for those 5,000 to 6,000 troops for fight the Ambazonian people there, forces. It'd be impossible. Even if La République take now those 6,000 troops, it put them only for Bamenda, they not still be enough. Even if they take those 6,000 troops, it put them only for the state of Manu, it still not be enough. Cameroon not get weighty it take for Cameroon for fight Ambazonia. Now the first thing this way the Ambazonian people need to know. Cameroon not get the manpower, it not get the equipment, it not get the capacity. Even if they take all the 32,000 troops for what they did for the Cameroon military, they put them for Ambazonia, Cameroon not still fight the war. As we speak, the Ukraine president, he did request for make the Ukrainian people then, they make a recruitment of 500,000. May they mobilize 500,000 Ukrainians. Because all the one where they be mobilized them, Russia don't wipe almost 60 to 70% of them out. All the weapons with the United States, France, all these other Western countries, they send them. Russia don't destroy almost 60 to 80% of them. When I read this information, make you understand what will happen. The world will change. Mr. Biya no fit fight Ambazonia. Cameroon no fit fight Ambazonia. They not get what it takes. But the second thing I need to know, the small troops that they put on for Ambazonia would already defeat them. They not fit hold position. They never ever, since this war started, Cameroon never ever deployed forces for some place. They deployed 5 to 10 armor cars with 2,000 troops and they leave the flat place for more than 1 month. Because they're not fit. When some place the hot, They go take all their elite forces them for those be them. They concentrate them for one place for try for see if they fit push the Ambazonian fighters them out of that place. They go only hang around that place for 1 or 2 weeks. They pull back. They not feel hold ground. Cameroon not get the means for fight this war. They not get the means. They not get the means for occupy Ambazonia. We don't already defeat Cameroon. Cameroon itself now be ungovernable. So make una take pride as this 2023 they come to an end. Because Mr. Biya missed a very golden opportunity for safe Cameroon. Dion Ngute missed a golden opportunity for safe Cameroon. First of all, they don't already accept the defeat. They not fight the war, they not win the war, and they not occupy Ambazonia. They get a choice. If Cameroon continue, if Paul Biya continue with his stubbornness, Paul Biya, Dion Ngute, they will lose Cameroon. If they continue for insist, a war where they don't be defeated, a war where they don't lose them, and if they continue for insist for fight that war for Ambazonia, they go instead lost na Cameroon. Cameroon go disintegrate. Because the small money where they're supposed to take them for pay people them to clean the streets of Cameroon, they take them for fight war. They take them for keep all these thousands of their forces for inside Ambazonia. So the pressure for Cameroon is the mount. The small money where they for take them, they buy petrol for live and make their citizens, they fit drive around, live and make their industries they run. They take the money for fight Ambazonia. Cameroon, they get more problems. The money where they're supposed to take them for pay teachers, pay build schools, pay doctors and nurses, and keep the state running. They take most of that money for fight Ambazonia. It be unsustainable. Cameroon no one. You know if it's sustain until you don't get the money, you don't get the manpower, you don't get the means. It be unsustainable. That's why they the only now rely now for recruit more black legs, for recruit more agents provocateurs, so that they get into on ahead. For take people the way, they would now come now for make a lot of noise, for make you give up the people who already give up, who already defeat them. You don't defeat Cameroon. Cameroon no fit come back, take over Ambazonia. They are going now for use agents provocateurs and for use spoilers for this, for divert the attention of the Ambazonian people them for multiple directions so that you know go get a center of focus. The conversation I want to get on with you today. Christmas only been at 3 days away. Take a look at how 2023 it be start and place we don't end. I want to remind you, this time last year, Mr. Paul Biya be supposed to go out. This time last year, for December of 2022, Mr. Paul Biya be supposed to go out, stand in front of the people of Cameroon, stand in front of the world, and for talk say, look, I don't enter into negotiations with the Ambazonian people for end this war, for make peace a come. Now shame, it make Mr. Paul Biya a deny for go make for put up for end of year speech. The agreement where they be signed on for Canada, it be warrant Mr. Paul Biya for go for outside, go make the announcement. The people where they fight for take power from Paul Biya, they threaten Paul Biya, say if he make that announcement, now an acceptance of defeat now an acceptance of capitulation. The Cameroon, Mr. Biya, he fear, he not be make that announcement. Mr. Biya missed a golden opportunity for save the state of Cameroon. Dion Ngute, he not be fit for go outside, for go talk. They miss a golden opportunity. That golden opportunity with the miss am. All Ambazonian prisoners, they be supposed to be released by January 1st, 2023. Once Mr. Biya make that announcement, the next thing now for announce the release of all Ambazonian prisoners. According to the Canada agreement, according to that pre-talks, a part of the agreement that Mr. Biya Dion, he not get the power again for govern Cameroon, so he not get the powers for go she don't make these kind of announcements. So they miss a golden opportunity. Wait, it don't happen 1 year later. More Cameroon soldiers, they don't be killed. More Cameroon citizens, they don't be killed. The war now, it come on from Ambazonia and it enter now for inside Cameroon. More the Cameroonese themselves, they don't start for pick guns, for fight themselves, for fight their own military, for kill themselves. So when I feel see how stupid leaders they be when they don't understand their own problems with the cause. Paul Biya na a stupid man. Paul Biya will get demone. Paul Biya will get demone. Paul Biya na a stupid man. And Dion Ngute be as foolish, as stupid as Paul Biya be. For them, for leave themselves, for miss a golden opportunity for save the state of Cameroon. So for one of the Ambazonian people then, 1 year later, now they on top of the world. Now they on top. Cameroon be nowhere to be found. Now they on top. Now the Ambazonian people wanna get control. Now policies. Now narratives. Now we be now in charge. Because the agreement for Canada, it be only supposed to be at the end of Cameroon through a peaceful resolution of the conflict. But now, we go use na force. Since Mr. Biya no one make the resolve the conflict through peaceful means, Cameroon go pay a price for 2024. I want just give you all this background so that as you go enjoy Christmas, as you want go, she don't enjoy yourself with your family, make you understand as an Ambazonian. I want make you take pride. Wait till you don't accomplish them, wait till you don't do them, how far you don't come, we as a people don't come. How far we don't come. We not take pride. We are not there under Cameroon again. Because Cameroon not fit for govern itself. You be an Ambazonian, you don't defeat Cameroon. You don't put Cameroon for international shame. Now you now, the Shiron for one side, Cameroon Shiron for one side. It never ever happened since for our history. Now only this generation, it don't make those things possible. The kind of leadership with the Ambazonian Governing Council, it don't provide them. The kind of leadership with Dr. Cho don't provide them. What policies, what strategies, the way we don't conduct ourselves, our intelligence, the soundness of our judgment, the priority we don't make our people them, our priority, their protection, and the way we don't defend them. Whether not for when I be go for the United States Congress, my case will make up for them. Or whether not for during the negotiation. For defend our people then. There is no place, whether we should know diplomats or we should know members of parliament, there is no place where we don't present the case of Ambazonia. And that people, they not live there with wonder. Every time we should know diplomats and we present and make the case for Ambazonia. The people, the only one question that they ask me, why it taking us so long? The question with most diplomats that they ask we, why would I leave and take us so long? For stand up and defend and protect the rights of our people. Now, one of the questions that our diplomat they ask me, why would I leave and these people that treat one like that for so long? Why would I leave and they treat one picking them? They live na mo na remain poor for so long. Why? Cameroon not get any other future. The only future Cameroon get at the end of Cameroon. For you as an Ambazonian, you get a bright future, you get a bigger destiny. You don't really defeat Cameroon. Believe him. Know for your heart, you don't defeat Cameroon. Know for your heart, say you don't win Pobia. Know for your heart, the only thing we remember for them are just their armor cars and the propaganda way they use, spoilers and recruited agents. As we get to the end of this year, get faith for Ambazonia. Now your only future that. Ambazonia na your promise. Ambazonia na your promise. Ambazonia na your promise from God. Freedom na your gift from God. At the time this, for all we, as we end this year, as Christmas they come, please, waiting when I don't do them, when I don't feel understand, but I will do my best to explain them. The liberation tax with the Ambazonia Governing Council, it launched for now. It don't change everything going forward. The liberation tax with the Ambazonia Governing Council launched for now, it don't change everything going forward. This liberation, it never been an up and down anymore. The liberation now we get a singular point of direction. The Ambazonia Governing Council, it take una for the promised land, we will ask them. The aim of see through the liberation tax, it will unite all the forces on the ground. Through the liberation tax, it will unite the forces them. The kind unity and for work forces them to work together, una go get them. So for now, chop Christmas with gratitude. Chop Christmas with sweetheart. Chop Christmas. No say, now you now be in charge of Ambazonia. My message this one. Una chop Christmas with joy. Christmas Day, now it will be like a ghost town day. Una celebrate Christmas for Christmas Eve. And then for Christmas Day, una stay in the comfort and safety of una house them, una continue the celebrations. For now, Cameroon, it don't finish. You Ambazonia, and you now be the promise, and you now be the future. Una get a good night.